Next Tuesday, voters in Parkersburg's 2nd District will decide who will represent them on City Council for the next 4 years. Republican City Council member Sharon Kuhl is seeking a 3rd term, and challenging her is Democrat Sue Ellen Waybright. Both candidates say housing and economic development would be major priorities for their term if elected.
Right now, housing costs a lot to build a house. The interest rates right now are unbearable for people to even try to get a loan. Until that is fixed, you're not going to really see people building homes. You're not, because they can't afford them.
We have a 99% plus housing occupancy rate. We do not have enough affordable housing in all socioeconomic levels. People can't move. People are afraid they're going to get kicked out because they know they're going to pay a higher rate or a higher mortgage if they do. So they're staying put.
We will hear more from both candidates on the issues and more later tonight. And still ahead, time change can be a controversial topic.